can beat me, knock me spark out, then I've lost. Failing that, I'll come back and I'll hunt you down.
When one door closes, another usually opens.
I want to slap him in his bald head, man.
Since the emphatic finish of Fury's triumphant trilogy with Wilder, crowds of the boxing world have demanded a new kind of challenge for this forever improving unstoppable giant. Originating from the heart of Jamaica, now flourishing as one of the UK's most popular heavyweight figures, Dillian Whyte will attempt to seek his glory to become the one man that grinds a halt to Fury's reign.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
It's fully in white knickers, because he's as soft as what it says in the title.
Here we take a quick peek into a heavyweight collision for the ages between two men battling out for personal bragging rights, as well as heavyweight greatness.
When I hit these guys, they go down.
I'll knock a motherfucker out, because that's how we do it now. Detroit, what's up? When I was training like a dosser, you couldn't keep me down then. You definitely can't keep me down now.
You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop.
Grinding his way through the ranks, Tyson Fury's relentless winning pursuit has elevated him to become one of the most notorious boxing figures worldwide. And since stopping Deontay Wilder twice in a row, safe to say he now holds the #1 spot over the entire heavyweight kingdom.
You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop.
And Fury's just hurt him again with an uppercut. It could be all over now. It will be now. That surely is going to be the end of the fight.
It was a night that won't be forgotten as an all-time heavyweight classic, a history-making moment for Britain's Gypsy King, but a saddening conclusion for Alabama's own Bronze Bomber.
This desire to keep getting up, it reminded me of you keep getting up.
It was, and he did keep getting up. But it was that final right hand to the side of the head that finished him.
However, with the latest period of Tyson's career only consisting of 3 fights against one man, brought a few voices to the surface that still demand a newer and fresher opponent to oppose his reign.
He has only beaten one man in the last 2.5 years, and to keep jumping up pound for pound rankings by beating the guy that you've already just stopped over 6 rounds, that's topical and that's up for debate.
The fight with Joshua was a fight that built up many hopes over boxing's widespread fan base. But with Wilder's legal obligations putting a stop to the British mega fight, Brits were left lacking the return of their country's new heavyweight hero, a homecoming fight that would excite all.
About to be another one in the top 10, AJ. So that'll be 3 knockout masters by 1 feather duster. Not bad, is it?
Though as of recently, the WBC have now finally made the mandatory demand for the current belt holder to take on a long-awaited and much-deserving contender.
Keep him up, and now he's in big trouble, and down goes povetkin.
Running thin on patience, Dillian Whyte has endured over 4 years of waiting for his opportunity to challenge for the WBC crown. Since his uneventful win against Robert Helenius gained him the WBC silver way back in 2017.
If Deontay Wilder will travel, there is an easy fight to be made on February the 3rd for the WBC title in London.
How confident are you that within the next 8 years you'll get a world title shot?
Furthering his career with no hesitation, Whyte has gone on to face some of the division's finest, most feared names in seat-grabbing nights that truly brought out the best of him.
You'll be able to back this up? Back up the balls, back up your intention on this?
I always back up my talk. I go out there and I give it my all. You know, there's times when I can take easy away, I never do.
Where Joshua struggled with a tough and fresh version of Joseph Parker, Whyte managed to bully him with the jab all night, even putting him down on the canvas more than once.
It's about learning. I've had 7 amateur fights, 24 professional fights. I'm still learning. Sparring's good, but it's not the real thing,
Though Whyte does tend to show a level of vulnerability in most fights, his comeback rate is truly up there with the best, seeing him make swift returns to the ring even after a heavy knockout defeat.
Big shot from Alexander Povetkin, and he's knocked Dillian Whyte cold here in the 5th round.
All right. Can we get the rematch in December?
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. It's one of them things that where it just landed, isn't it?
In comparison to Fury, he does sit as a big underdog. Fury's size and ability to control the distance will play a massive factor during the fight. And with his newly adapted pressure style, he'll certainly make hard work for Dillian, whether he's up close in range or on the back foot out of reach.
It was greatness I was watching. And he took Wilder completely out of his comfort zone. How many other fighters could do that to Wilder? 40 odd have tried in the past and nearly all of them got knocked spark out.
Known as the body snatcher, Dillian has always displayed an aggressive output for landing body punches, though he will need to be on point landing them as often as he can if he's going to stand any chance of slowing down the feet of Tyson.
He's coming back with body shots of his own. Here we go. There's the power from Dillian Whyte.
But without getting ahead of ourselves, Fury's been put down more than once over his career, though his miraculous rates of recovery have stunned people into believing he's now become quite the unstoppable Terminator in the ring.
Oh, and down he goes. Right hand, left hand. And I don't think he's going to get up. Oh my goodness. Somehow Fury has managed to get up. He said it was his destiny. And you begin to wonder, how did he get up from that?
Some will say Dillian stands a small hope in the chance of beating the likes of Fury, leaving it all down to a small possibility of landing his signature left hook.
Yeah. Oh, that's good night. It is all over.
Statistics will argue Tyson's enormous size and reach, being a 6'9" giant, will be the main factor on the night, as Dillian stands 5 inches shorter, carrying a reach deficit of 7 inches.
He shot Joshua. That was hard. Joshua's in big trouble. Massive turnaround here. White going for it.
Robotic person, you're still not fun and exciting to watch. I am the new blood in the division. You are an old man.
However, his previous experience stands, Fury has dethroned 2 active champions during their prime years.
It's all over now. I will be now.
Or Whyte has fought lesser competition in terms of ranking, but overall carries a better resume in terms of name value.
The Brixton body snatcher, Dillian Whyte.
Go on, Frank. Go on. This time next year, Frank will be millionaires on.
So far lacking press conference confrontations, Whyte failed to show up for their first encounter, leaving it all to Fury to spark the public's interest by himself.
He's very lucky to be receiving this amount of money. The man's only thing he's ever won's a British title, Frank. Correct. Only thing. He has definitely shown the white flag today.
A heated build-up was one of the main elements that was considered to bring excitement to the bout, with both men being outspoken and controversial in their own verbal onslaughts.
It's personal between me and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
When they look back at America, they see I spanked the donkey twice in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dillian Whyte's a bitch. And when I see you, you've got to fight me anyway, pussy.
Making Whyte for just a puncher would be an error on Fury's behalf if he decides to view him that way. As we've seen so far, Dillian's jab has guided him through many performances to a comfortable and clear win.
That's very clever by Dillian Whyte. Talker's uninterested and he gets called the left hook and the writing's on the wall now.
If Fury decides to come forward, bring the heat like he did with Wilder, expect an extreme amount of sparks to fly, as both men seem happy to engage in an all-out dogfight.
Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora gave us an absolute thriller. and he's holding on in desperation now.
At this point in both men's careers, Tyson has the belt and his undented pride to lose.
There ain't a man born from his mother's can beat the Gypsy King.
However, Whyte has risen from the jaws of defeat before, returning stronger and better than ever.
Up and now he's in big trouble, and down goes Povetkin.
Then be back on him again with another
Your heart will fail you, trust me.
Nobody sticks a key in my back and turns it. I do myself.
Like I say, I'm the can man, whoever want it can get it. Number one!